Welcome to another content review session here with Market U, talking about some YouTube videos this week. So really excited. The editor editing this YouTube video is also the one that edited the YouTube video that we're reviewing. So you'll see his skill set on both sides and how versatile he is. But really excited to go through this video because our YouTube game has stepped up so much with the introduction of him and a couple of other of the team doing a really good job of YouTube edits. So really excited to kind of show you guys what we've been doing and what we've been producing in terms of YouTube content. I mean, you will have seen what we're producing on this side of things, but obviously I want to show you guys what we're producing for our clients as well. So this is Mark Smith, a client that we have. He's great. He's a mortgage broker. And so really excited to show you kind of his content. Now, the basis of this video is on the green pen and the red pen. And this is regarding finances and how to go through and see basically discretionary finances, and then also all of those other nice things that you like to buy that are not necessarily, you know, things you need to survive and live, but they are maybe necessary to you in a certain way because they're something that you want. Mark had a really good breakdown here, and I felt that Alan did an amazing job of complementing what Mark was talking about. So let's get into the edit.
A lot of people come.
All right, so starting off, we are a second into the video and Alan is already getting graphics going, which I absolutely love to see. He's already showing what Mark is talking about.
They're like, hey, Mark,
And then stuff's happening every second in this video, which is crazy for a YouTube video. The general guidelines just across the industry for YouTube videos and YouTube video editors is that something happens every 3 seconds in the video. Alan here is going crazy. He's doing every second at the moment, but that's amazing because this is the first part of the video. And so we know that we have 5 to 10 seconds to really hook their attention on this YouTube video. Otherwise, we've lost it. So this is an amazing start to the video. Like I said, started off graphics on the screen already, and now we're 2 seconds in and we've completely removed Mark off the screen, and we've got an animation coming in, floating, moving along with some text. It just brings the attention to the video so well. So amazing stuff, and we're only 2 seconds in. So let's get into the video a little bit more.
I need to be able to save more money, or I don't have enough money. How can I save? Well, look, I've spent a lot of time understanding this.
Again, 8 seconds in now, we've got some B-roll in the background complementing what Mark is talking about. We went from clocks through to people and meeting kind of stuff. So again, really great job from Alan on here, just complementing. Doesn't always need to be like super intense animation. So it's always nice to just allow Mark to speak a little bit. Ultimately, Mark is the star of the show and we want to highlight that. So it's always really, really good just to allow Mark to be on the screen for a little bit as well.
Psychology of buyers and where and how they're spending their money.
Okay, so now we are at 56 seconds into the video. Had the first minute's been amazing. I've really loved everything I've seen so far, but I wanted to highlight this section again because this is where Mark really gets into some detailed explanation of what he's talking about, and also a tool that he's recommending to his clients to help them better understand their finances. And this is a very easy opportunity of where you can lose someone in the video, right? So this is where the audience is, you know, going to get bogged down in the details, going to be like, okay, that's a lot to kind of deal with. And so I really love how Alan chose this opportunity to go very heavy on the animation to complement what Mark was saying so that the audience wasn't lost. So we're going to get into a little bit of how he kind of did that right now.
Here's how it works. What you do is you take 3.
Okay, so immediately 58 seconds, he's got an animation talking about what Mark is explaining here. So we've got 3 months, so we've got calendars. We got an animation for the printer.
You take a green pen and you take a.
This is phenomenal. This is hard to do in terms of keyframing, and as an editor, as a technical skill, he's keyframing the pens on his hands as Mark is talking about them. That's really hard to do. Like right now I've got my mic in this hand. Like this is a hard thing to do, to track my hand movements with these mics on, and he's doing it here with the pens, and it's just brilliant. It adds to it, doesn't take away from Mark. Again, Mark is still there, still center of attention, but we're complementing what Mark is doing.
A red pen. First, what you do is you put a green check mark next to every single required expense. These are the expenses that you know you're going to have to write a check for, okay? So green check mark next to things like rent and cell phone and car insurance and car gas and.
Okay, Next point here at minute 1 in the video, this is where Mark goes through and he lists out a bunch of items related to, obligatory expenses essentially. Now, this is an easy opportunity, like textbook opportunity to lose someone. Mark knows that this is a boring piece, kind of the way in which he's talking about it, he's being lethargic, so really good on his part to kind of show that this is a boring part, but also, again, Alan accepts that, okay, this is a boring part, he's just listing content, I'm also going to make it interesting with my animation. So he's taken Mark, he's moved him to the right hand side of the screen, he's got the list of things coming up as they go, and then he's got B-roll flicking behind Mark to show, like, to complement again what Mark is saying. So a really great way to turn what is a boring piece and can be accepted as a boring piece, but making it informative, bringing the audience straight back into what Mark is saying. So again, phenomenal work here.
Groceries and those things that you know that you just simply have to spend money for. All right, now you're done with the green pen, put that aside. Now you grab the red pen. Now what you do is you put a big red X next to all the expenses.
All right, and so now we are at the end of the video. We're at minute 3:07, and I really just absolutely love the outro that Alan does for Mark. Mark has a really good, strong closing piece as well. But the animation created here for Mark by Alan is also awesome. So I'm gonna dive into that and explain to you that right now.
This exercise is called the red and green pen exercise.
So again, a very simple but very minor, simple thing that makes a huge difference to the video. So we've got here, Mark is concluding by talking about, hey, this is the red green pen exercise that you guys can do, and he has the animation of the red and green pen pop up again with text underneath it. But one of the things we're seeing more and more be really effective for our clients is not just having those animations come onto the screen and be standstill, but have them just animate slight movement around, as if they're kind of like hovering, and then remove them from the screen. Again, it just draws attention, it kind of draws focus back in from the audience. We're always trying to win the audience attention again and again. And so again, just a really, really good example of that.
And I trust you, or you can trust me, that you will save a lot of money, adjust your budget, and it will change your life.
So again, final thing, here's a strong close. He's talking about how things are gonna change his life or whatever, the financial part of it. He has a really tasteful like, comment, subscribe come up. It's not in your face, it's not massive bell icons with sounds and all of that. It's just really tasteful, pops up, gives them the opportunity to do so. We're gonna get into the animation in a second. So right here at 3:17, we have the animation. I mean, I don't think I need to have any words for that. That ending graphic is just so aesthetic. The branding, you're not gonna forget that. As an audience, someone who's looking and watching that outro, they're like, Mark the Lender, that's great. That's just really on brand. Mark's really happy with that. You know, I know, having spoke to him, and just overall, just an amazing piece of graphic work right there. So great kind of evaluation of the content here. Alan is an amazing editor. If you want your YouTube videos edited by Alan and by the rest of the YouTube editing team here at Market U, then reach out, let us know, comment YouTube on this video if you are interested in something like that, or if you want to reach out to us on Instagram, on a DM, or on TikTok or whatever, then all of these YouTube videos are broken down on those platforms as well. So feel free to go ahead and comment YouTube or DM us YouTube on any of those platforms, and we will go ahead talk to you a little bit more about how we can get YouTube content edited like this for you and really help you develop engagement from your audience and get a good return on that content that you invest so much time into. So thanks for hopping in for another content review session. Really happy with this one. Alan did an amazing job. We'll see you in the next video.